Welcome, everyone. My name is Pat Mitchell. I am the owner-operator of Tricktrades for the past 5 years. Today, I'm going to share with you a couple of trades that I took, as well as not just go into some fluff trade recap, but I really want to give you guys an understanding of how to use certain indicators such as like moving averages, how to get in, where to add, why would you add there. I'm going to answer all of the most frequently asked questions in this video. So we'll keep it short. Let's get right into it. So I took 2 trades today. And first of all, we can talk about SPY, and I'll share my P&L and all that jazz with you guys here as well. So let me get this set up for you. So initially took, let me get this going, SPY short. And very, very quick trade. As soon as it pops, goes straight up with speed and distance. That is very crucial, folks. Speed and distance into a resistance level, which is pre-market highs. Even though it didn't quite get there, that's fine. Took the trade, entered into the trade. I started in really small as it dipped and popped back up. You can see that this real top entry, a very small starter. Sometimes it'll just kind of roll over, and I was looking to get just a quick target into this level. However, it popped up against me, but I know how heavily protected I am in this trade because of pre-market highs. And seeing this speed and distance come in, I don't see that, and my heart doesn't race thinking like bad things are going to happen. I'm going to take a loss or whatever. What I'm seeing is opportunity. So you can see I smacked it twice with entries right up at high. As soon as it started to confirm, I just paid myself. Now, I would have liked to have held to this target. I had an appointment. So I was also working AMD at the time. Here, I'll pull in the P&L here too, guys. So I'll pull that in so then you guys can see that. Now let's load up AMD. So here's my entries on AMD. One sec. Sorry about that, folks. Let me just do this. Sorry, guys, one sec. Because I kind of need this. Let me get those back up for you. So we'll use the entry chart here. So basically on AMD, the whole idea behind this trade, because we were opening up, do you see where we were opening up? Right here, the opening price. We were opening up well above that 9 EMA. Now, at the time of the market open, that 9 EMA was literal lows right here. Okay, so what we're watching for was it playing in between the moving averages. It's a very predictable type of opportunity in trade that you can take advantage of. Sometimes you're not going to have major follow through, and it might not be a huge trade, but it's more than enough to make money on the day. So once the market opens up and it starts falling down, coming down into that 9 EMA, take the trade. You can see my first 2 entries there. Okay. And then once it pops back up, I simply pay myself. Now I'm going to wait and be patient because of all of the Russia-Ukraine news and war that's going on right now. I'm going to be very cautious and wait for confirmation in the trade before I add back in. So once it pulls all the way back down to morning lows, coming back and testing again, and there's a reason why it wants to come back and test like this, folks. There's a reason for everything. And once you understand these charts, it becomes shooting fish in a barrel. And that's what I teach at Tricktrades. So I entered again, and then I was patient on the trade. Now I paid myself. And then right here, you can see that was my last exit for a while. Okay. Now, again, like I said, same on SPY. I had an appointment in the morning. I was only holding a few amount of contracts. So I knew that I was only going to be gone for about 20, 30 minutes. And when I got back, if I had an opportunity to add, I would take that add. Sure enough, I did. Now I came back. I was back in my seat right here, right as it pops up. Now I'm going to take my time and be patient with my entry. Let it pull back into this trend. You can see, just follow my cursor. You can see the trend forming there. And I know that I can get an add there and at least back into this range. I know this. I've seen it hundreds, if not thousands of times at this point. So that's all I did. And then just waited for the breakout. It wants to push. And there's a whole reason behind why it pushed the way it did. I actually called each dip, each pop, where it stalled out at the 9 EMA, all before it happened, live on screen share for my members so that they don't just take a trade without understanding fully and completely why these trades work, which trades work, which trades don't. And then I told my members I was going to be holding my rest of my position for the rest of the day. Now, I had to take off again. So I was just giving this lots of time. I even said it could possibly pull back. I'm not, not concerned about it. So once I saw it pull back into this VWAP area, I was patient with it. Entered in on that pullback, gave it a good whack. And then as soon as it popped up, I took that gift. So I added back roughly, I had 100 contracts, I had 50 contracts left, and I added about 50 there, and then simply paid myself on that push up, never getting greedy in the position. And this is almost a point of premium right here, guys, in that push. You can see it's right around $3, pushing to 4. I'm going to take that. So I took off roughly my ad, and then I was holding 50 for the remaining part of the day. Now, my plan was to hold right to the end of day, which I did. This was struggling to break out right at the end of day, guys. They were really protecting this. They did not want it to push higher. So simply locked in a minute into the market close or before the market close. And that's that. Absolutely flawless, spectacular day. This is a trade that was a 200% move from my initial entry all the way to my last exit. As well as on SPY, it was roughly 100% move, roughly, give or take. Guys, this is what we do. Now, I'm not claiming that we take 200, 100% trades each and every day. I would never claim that. That's bullshit. But what I am telling you with absolute sincerity is we do this at least once a week. And our average gain on any singular trade is 20 to 30%. This is what we do, guys. Not only am I going to give you these trade plans every single morning, I am going to tell you the reasons why behind it so that you fully understand. And with understanding comes confidence. With confidence becomes profit. Come to tricktrades.com, guys. Quit pissing around. I hope to see you on the inside. Adios.